The satellite AMOS 5, operated by the Israeli company Spacecom, has been launched into space from Kazakhstan. The apparatus is meant to expand the company's services to Africa as well as Europe and the Middle East. AMOS 5 was produced by the Russian company NPO-MPM and cost $157 million. It is the biggest of Spacecom satellites and is the only not to be produced by the Israel Aerospace Industries. The satellite is carrying sophisticated communication equipment that allows it to function as a remote transmission and broadcast hub. Gear the likes of AMOS 5 provides services to television channels, internet providers, telecom companies, and infrastructure suppliers. It orbits the Earth at a distance of tens of thousands of kilometers over the equator and moves with the direction of the Earth's rotation. For the first time since its establishment in 1984, Canadian circus arts and street entertainment company Cirque du Soleil will perform in Israel from August 8th to 18th with its fascinating show Alegria. Israeli producer Shuki Weiss, together with international producer Mark Lieberberg, said it took a long time to bring the show to Israel. The talks included repeated inquiries aimed at guaranteeing that the show would be technically staged in Israel, the way it had been viewed by more than 10 million people across the world. Alegria, created in 1994 and directed by Franco Dragone and Guy Leliberte, presents Cirque du Soleil's fascinating interpretation of the battle between classes and generations. It includes breathtaking acrobatic segments through sensational choreography, with a bizarre and very impressive world of fantasy, with 55 actors wearing more than 400 costumes. Leather seats, a DVD system, and radio communication system. These are just a few of the features planned for the new limousine fleet that the government's automobile administration plans to acquire. Sources on the automobile market estimate the cost of each of the indulgent limos at about 2 million shekels. Last week, the government's procurement division called a tender for the replenishment of its limousine fleet, in which it seeks to purchase 6 limousine cars instead of 6 Volvo state cars that have been used to drive the government's VIPs over the years. The Ministry of Finance said in response to this report that the full specification has yet to be drafted. The cars are meant exclusively for state guests. Apple Incorporated has decided to open a development center in Israel focusing on semiconductors. The decision was taken even before the company entered into talks to acquire Herzliya-based flash storage solutions provider Anabit Limited. Apple has hired Aharon, a veteran player in Israel's high-tech industry, to lead the new development center. The planned Israel center will be the company's first such center outside of its California headquarters. It's that time of year again when candlelight, the smell of fried food, and the sounds of YouTube videos fill the air. Hanukkah. Yeshiva University's a cappella group, the Maccabeats' Candlelight, became a viral hit last year, and this winter there are plenty of contenders of the title of Holiday Song King. Here are some of the top Hanukkah videos on YouTube. Last year's champs were the Maccabeats, covering Matisyahu's Miracle, in a video featuring The Big Bang Theory's Mayim Bialik, and a cameo appearance by U.S. President Barack Obama.